Hey everyone, it's Reverend Cherie here with day 38 of Revisiting Unlock Your Treasure. Unlock Your Treasure is a spiritual program designed to give you the tools, the keys to unlock the good desire of your heart. You are meant to bring good in expression. That good desire of your heart, that treasure was placed there. It's a God urge that wants to experience and express through you. And many of us just have it trapped up within us, trapped up in our minds and our souls, and we don't know how to unlock it. And so these keys give us the way. These keys give us the means to bring our treasure into expression. We're turning the key of love as we work with Day 38's recording. If you haven't listened to the Unlock Your Treasure series, I want to encourage you to go to upchurch.org and enroll. It's a powerful 46-day immersion program. And today's key of love, let me tell you, the lesson centers around a powerful force in the earth called gravity. Many of us are aware of gravity. I mean, you know that, here's the thing, whether you're aware of gravity or not, it's happening, right? It is the force that keeps us pulled toward the earth. If you have mass, it is pulling you toward the earth. And you've heard the saying, what goes up must come down. All we're doing is talking about gravity there, that there is a pull bringing you back to the center of the earth. And it works for us as we move about our earth. We don't want to we don't want to float out into the ethers, right? You don't want that. And here is, what I love about that idea is that most movies about space have that as the dramatic element, that you can float off and just keep on going. You become untethered from whatever was holding you, pulling you back to the ship or to the anchor to where you needed to be, so that you didn't just float off forever into the ethers. And so it is a powerful, powerful law that's active here on the earth. But let me tell you that you are not an earth being. You are not a human being. You are a spiritual being. And so there are dreams and ideas of yours that you have allowed to become subject to the law of gravity. And gravity is an earth pull. It is the pull here, pulling everything to the earth. You are a spiritual being. You're not a human being. Human beings are subject to the law of gravity. But let me tell you, when you recognize your divinity, you'll see that you're not subject to it. So the pull that you may have felt before to the experiences of your past, the pull that you felt before to the way your finances have always been, to the way your relationships have always been, to the way your personality has always been, that gravitational pull that you feel to be like who you used to be like who you've always been, is a human condition. And let me tell you, spiritual beings, you're not subject to the law of gravity. You can defy gravity. You do not have to stay where you've always been. You can rise above. You can rise above. You can rise above. You can keep moving and soaring upward and beyond to where you don't even remember what you were once tethered to. It's important that you get what you're capable of when you remember who you really are. You are a spiritual being. You're not living in a human world. You're not living here on earth. You are a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe. And once you recognize who you are, once you recognize the realm that you really create, then you can have the power over your life. Then you can bring your good into expression. Then you can unite in God mind as oneness, as love with the true treasure of your heart and bring it, right? See, first you got to have it in spirit so that you can bring it into this world. Many of us are trying to bring things into the world that we don't have yet. And so I want to encourage you to remember who you are today. You can defy gravity. You can defy the pull to go back to old habits. You can defy the pull to go back to old ways of being. You can defy the pull to go back to thinking the way that you used to think, because the way that you thought got you to the place where you're ready to change. And so it's going to take some new thought. It's going to take some new belief. It's going to take some new energy in order to move you to the next level. So I want to encourage you to dig in. Don't just listen to these recordings. Don't just think, oh man, Reverend Cherie is saying it today. I want you to actually use this. We are a practical Christianity. We take the lessons, we take the truth, and we apply it to our lives. So I want you to apply the idea that you are a spiritual being and you can defy the gravitational pull to be who you used to be. You can defy the gravitational pull to go back to old habits. So what, you've been a certain way for so long? So what, you did it back in the past? The only reason that it still has a hold on you is because you tether to it with your mind. Let go and defy gravity. I want you to fly today. I want you to really soar today. I want you to rise above it today. I want you to let it go today. God bless you. Have a beautiful, love-filled, inspired day. God bless.